Welcome to ProBeta's quick video tutorials. In this video, we'll be learning more about Document 1050, Gathering Information. The objective of Document 1050 is to assist you in gaining a high-level understanding of the entity and its environment. In obtaining this understanding, you may also identify risks, which the document enables you to record for later consideration. Please note that the document is different for both small and large entities. Document 1050, Gathering Information, can be found under the Pre-Engagement Planning folder in your Caseware document library. The format of the document for a small entity is a questionnaire divided into two tabs: Gathering Information and Accounts and Balances for Detailed Risk Assessment. This information will help you obtain an overall understanding of the entity and identify areas for detailed risk assessment. On the Gathering Information tab in the first column, you'll be presented with a number of questions which will help you gather initial information about the engagement. You can answer each question in column 2 using the Yes/No drop-down box. By answering the questions, your evaluation will be tailored, and further questions in the engagement file will be shown or hidden, particularly in Document 1051, Types and Volumes of Transactions. Column 3 is the Description column, where, if necessary, you can insert a short description to substantiate your answer given. By describing the thought process you went through to arrive at your answer, you'll be able to substantiate your answer to the reviewers and future inquiries. The Risk column allows you to raise a risk relating to the question asked in column 1, if necessary. When raising a risk, you're prompted to perform work on the risk in other documents. The final column on this tab is the Reference column. Here you can insert the reference to supporting documentation or other documents within your Caseware file if necessary. By inserting references to work programs on other working papers, you ensure that your file is logical and complies with international standards of auditing. The next tab is the Accounts and Balances for Detailed Risk Assessment tab. In the first column on this tab, you'll find balances and transactions for detailed risk assessment. You can click on the different balances and open the lead schedule to see the accounts that make up the balance. By opening the lead schedule, you'll obtain a better understanding of the balance or class of transactions. Column 2 shows the current year balance. This balance will be calculated automatically from the trial balance. Only the opening balance, period 1 to 12 balances, and transactions will be taken into account, not the adjusting entries. By assessing the movement in accounts, you'll be able to obtain a better understanding of the risk involved in the accounts and how to direct your audit work. Column 3 is for the prior year 1 balances. These balances will be calculated automatically from the trial balance. Only the opening balance, prior year 1 period 1 to 12 balances, transactions balances, and the closing balance prior year 1 will be taken into account. Again, by assessing the movement in accounts, you'll be able to obtain a better understanding of the risk involved in the accounts and how to direct your audit work. The next column is Assess Risks. Here, you need to decide whether you want to do a detailed risk assessment for the section. By selecting sections for detailed risk assessment, further risk assessment procedures will be activated. By not selecting a section for detailed risk assessment, a risk of low will be assumed, and no further risk assessment will be documented on the section. In the next column, the Reason column, you can insert a short description to substantiate the answer provided if necessary. By describing the thought process you went through in arriving at your answer, you are better able to substantiate your answer to reviewers and future inquiries. The Risk column allows you to raise a risk if necessary, relating to the question asked in column 1. When raising a risk, you're prompted to perform work on the risk in other documents. The final column is the Reference column. Here you can insert the reference to supporting documentation or other documents within your Caseware file if necessary. By inserting references to work programs on other working papers, you'll ensure that your file is logical and complies with international standards of auditing. The format of the 1050 document for large entities is also a questionnaire, but is divided into 3 tabs to assist you in obtaining and documenting a high-level understanding of the entity. These tabs are Audit Considerations, Transactions, and Accounting. The columns for the Audit Considerations tab are identical to those found in the Gathering Information tab for small entities. To refresh your memory, these are the Question column, the Yes/No drop-down box column, the Description column, the Risk column, and the Reference column. Additional rows can be inserted at the end of a table. Right-click on the consideration and then click on Insert Row at the end of the table. The row will be inserted at the end of the table. If the Insert Row selection is disabled, it means that you are on a lower case view user level than set by the engagement partner in the probe firm settings. To delete a row, right-click on a row you have inserted and click on Delete Row. You can only delete rows that you or another user have inserted and will not be able to delete any pre-programmed Probe MMX content. The Delete Row option will hide if there is any text in the row that you are trying to delete. The cell must be cleared before its row can be deleted. If the Delete Row item is disabled, it means that you are on a lower case view user level than set by the engagement partner in the probe firm settings. One of our amazing premium features offered to our premium users is Caseware RiskSpace. Caseware RiskSpace is an online community that provides content to help you document risks, controls, and management letter points. Premium users can import risks, controls, and management letter points from Caseware RiskSpace into their template by clicking on the Caseware RiskSpace icon. This will not only save you time typing, but will also ensure that the correct spelling and grammar are used, which will result in great report writing. Our premium users will also have access to footnotes. In terms of footnotes, a table has been inserted at the bottom of the document with footnotes titled Instructions. These are specific considerations that need to be taken into account as per the relevant international standards on auditing, as well as the applicable international accounting standards. Instructions will also include appropriate laws and regulations. For easy reference, the relevant paragraphs have been quoted. This document also contains features from our add-on products that we offer. These products are the Recognition and Measurement add-ons for IFRS and IFRS for SMEs. The Recognition and Measurement components include more specific procedures in this document to assist you in ensuring compliance with the relevant financial reporting framework. The optional Probe MMX IFRS and IFRS for SMEs add-on modules were designed to assist you, the auditor, in ensuring that the recognition and measurement of each line item on the financial statements are recognized and measured in accordance with IFRS or IFRS for SMEs. These add-ons also cater for the ever-changing environment of these accounting frameworks by incorporating early adoption of changes in standards and reacting to future development requirements due to further changes within these standards. Once you have gained an understanding of the entity and its environment at an overall level, and have answered all the questions by signing it off, you must conclude the document. For more information, you can visit our website at www.probemmx.com, email us at probesupport@probeta.co.za, or call us on 010 595 QMMX today. Thank you for watching.